Hi guys, Martin88 here and welcome back to another FIFA 22 video and welcome back to the latest instalments on our tactics series over Team of the Season. Sadly, it is coming to a conclusion. We have got one of the most underrated set of tactics and formation, personally, that I think is in FIFA at the moment, which is the 5-2-1-2, one that I've loved for years, to be honest, and one that I play now and again. Obviously, the last video I did was the 4-3-1-2. That's my go-to, but I also really enjoy the 5-2-1-2. But yeah, after today we probably have one more tactics video, and then that sadly will be the end of the series. But let's get straight into this one. So let's go straight into the actual tactics themselves. So ignore what you saw on screen there. So let's go in. You can see there's the 4-3-1-2 set up and also the 5-2-1-2. Okay, so straight off the bat, what I want to say about this is that it can give you a bit of everything. And I would say that although it's a 5 at the back, man, you can still attack great. The reason I love this so much is because it has the cam. But you also get that extra centre-backs. Yeah, for me, it's just great. And if you're somebody that does struggle a bit defensively, it's probably something that's really good for you. And also, it's the kind of formation that you can adapt in game if you need to chase more goals or if you want to see a game out, you know? So let's go through that and I'll give you a couple of suggestions as to how to do that. Right, so defensive style is just balanced. It just is. Width. So defensive width 40. Sorry, because we've got those wing backs, they're already very wide, aren't they? Okay, so we certainly don't want to push that over 50 and make them even wider because it'll almost take them out of the game. So we want that whole defense just to tuck in a bit when we're under pressure, and yeah, it will make you've got obviously 5 defenders there, which is nice, and it's going to make it quite difficult for a team to get through. Defensive depth is just 50. I kind of keep it on this all the time unless we're talking about really extreme measures like chasing a game or really trying to see one out. So yeah, 50, and we've all got fast defenders at this stage as well. Build-up play, balance. Now, I'm normally a fan of fast build-up, to be honest, but this isn't one of them formations really. You know, this is the best of both worlds. You get that defensive solidarity, plus you get the attacking intent as well. So I think balanced is good because you always have an option at the back and those wing backs. You know, even when you move further up the field, the 2 wide centre backs will just spread out a little bit, and you can even just do cross-field balls to them, let alone the wing backs. I think with fast build-up, you'll win it and the team just goes and you're like, where's all my options gone? So with the 5-2-1-2, in my experience, I like to keep it on balance. Direct passing is just always something that I have on because it means that your attacking players are going to make runs, and we want them to make runs, and it moves your opposition AI, i.e. the players that they're not controlling, moves them around, which creates spaces, which gives us options, etc, etc. You know the drill. Offensive width is 45. Could even be 40 really. It's one of them. You know, it's not going to make a massive amount of difference if it's 38, 44, but you get the idea. We want it a little bit lower than standard. The reason why is because the wing backs are attackers, really. They do get involved, as you'll see in the player instructions. Again, they start off in a very wide position. So we certainly don't want to increase that any wider, or they're just not going to be in the game, you know. So this just makes them tuck in just an inch, you know, just a smidge, just so we can get them involved a little bit more. Okay, so players in the box, have it on 7, and the simple reason for that is I always count what players am I wanting to get forward, and for this one I've got 2 strikers, a cam, 2 centre mids, 2 wing backs, 7 players, 7 in the box, simple. Corners 2, free kicks 1. Yeah, that normally makes too much difference. I play about with 1 and 2 on the corners because I play it short. So I can, I very rarely lose the ball from corners. So I play it short and then out to the edge of the box. But if you're somebody that crosses it, you know, you can get countered quite badly. So just, that is very personal preference, whether 1 or 2, you know. Okie dokes. Right, into the player instructions. So the back 3 would be stay back while attacking. Now on this note as well, with the back 3, it doesn't hurt to have, like, you could have Hakimi and Cancelo in that back 3 and it would be fine. And actually that adds to your attacking play, because sorry, you see here having Hakimi as like the right-sided centre-back just gives you more options, and more options is great. That's what we want. You know, because he can take the ball and move forward, and you know, he can wave that right wing back up the field saying we don't need you. If you've got hardcore out and out centre backs, they just literally need to get it and give it. So yeah, if you've got that option, fantastic. Right, okay, so all stay back while attacking. The wing backs are on balanced attack. Okay, stay back while attacking really would make it a very defensive formation, and you are then going to turn into one of them 5 at the back. Right. Not that that overly matters, because you know, each their own, but it won't make it enjoyable is what I'm trying to say, because you'll be penned in, your opponent will have a lot of the ball, they'll find it hard. It's just going to be a bit of attack against defense, you know. So by having them on balance, they give you that option and that width, and they get involved in the attack, which is really what we want. And we don't need to stress too badly about if one of them gets caught in possession, because we have got 3 centre-backs, you know? So, yeah, all good. Right, into the centre mids. So I have both of them on balanced attack, okay? Now, with this formation, that middle part of the pitch can seem a little bit isolated at times if you haven't got the right instructions, or if you're somebody that pulls people out of position. Do not be pulling these central midfielders out of position, okay? You pull one of them out of position and you've got one player in the middle of the pitch, and you're just going to get played around. Easy peasy. But we have them on balanced attack. We want them to get forward, we want them to get back, we want the best of both worlds, we're greedy. And we also have cover centre, which is a biggie. We don't need them to go wide, we've got the wing backs. So yeah, we want them to protect that back 3. There's the 3 centre backs, and I think that's quite solid. That's a unit of 5 in the middle of the pitch with the 2 wing backs tucked in. That's quite solid. All right, up to the camp, we have them on stay forward. Like I said, this can be classed as a 5 at the back, and we need to be posing a threat, and we need to have options going forward. So when we win it, we want to know that we've got our cam forward. If you add him on, basic defensive support, it's really going to turn into like a 5-3-2, which is not something that I like. Particularly as well because the cam is going to be an attacking player. It's probably not very good at defending anyway. So keep him on stay forward. Then up top, have 1 on getting behind and 1 on standard. The faster one will be on getting behind. Always, when we have 2 strikers, just want to mix it up a bit, in my opinion, you know. So I'm sure a lot of you will have Mbappe, get him on getting behind, and we are good to go. So guys, there we go. There's the tactics for the 5-2-1-2. Hope you enjoy them. They do work really well. So give them a go. Get into the comments and let me know what you think, or if you want to ask any questions, or even if you're just a bit bored and you want to try something else out, this is for you, you know. So guys, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys soon. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.